Oh, hey! A letter from the Knights of Favonius! We should open it when we get some time.
What'd I tell you? You are, without a doubt, my best drinking buddy in all of Nogcry.
You're too kind, Mr. Varka. Truth is, though, I am but a dabbler when it comes to spirits.
Ah, traveler! What impeccable timing. Fancy a drink?
I believe something on the milder side would be suitable for you, Mr. As it happens, Mr. Dimyon is away on business. Allow me to prepare your drink in his stead. What'll it be? Ah, nothing like a bit of indulgence after a busy day on the road. Sweet and creamy ought to hit.
Something sweet, huh? Hey, how about mixing in that juice we had last time? Now that's what I call...
In all our gatherings, Mr. Varka, I don't believe we have ever partaken in what... You're referring to the bottle of Sakura sake imported from Ina's...
Sakura sake? That's odd. I don't recall it having much of a taste at all. But I remember those pickled Sakura were delicious, and they were
Here you go. It may be nameless, but I'm confident, Miss Paimon. Allow me to present this freshly...
Wow! Thank you!
Mr. Varka, have a sip of this.
Oh, I get a serving too? What's this? The sobering up round after the party? This is... Oh, the taste of Wolfhook!
Your longing for Mondstadt is quite evident, and I happen to have an eye for such subtleties.
Not bad at all. Shame, though. Can't find anyone else to keep me company on marathon drinking sessions here in Nogcry. That said, I don't think you've ever quite drunk...
If you're referring to the experience of being utterly absorbed in exquisite wine, allowing one's thoughts to wander freely and relishing the act vanishes without a trace. But while certain robust spirits may ignite a blaze, I can't say it's ever really made me feel that way.
Ha! That's only because the stuff we've got isn't strong enough. Like the fire water from Snezhnaya. You've definitely...
Of course. But it's been some time now. So
I'll get us a barrel one of these days.
I shall defer to your judgment, Mr. Varka. First, however, allow me to raise a toast to this most pleasant...
All right. Ha ha ha! Cheers!
Cheers!
Here's to a delightful evening.
Weird. Jean said this is where the event is supposed to be, but there's nothing here. that you mention it. This is where our journey officially began. That sure brings back memories. Kinda nostalgic, really. Even after all this time, this place hasn't changed one bit. Varka's getting all sentimental and poetic. Well, we still need to find Jean and the others. Let's have a look around. Yeah. Paimon remembers there used to be hydro slime hiding here, but it's gotta be gone now, right? Whoa! A fungus? Are those supposed to be in Mom's desk? Not that these are a real threat to us at this point, but still!
Hear that? They said this isn't hard enough. Should I grab a geobishop for the next round then?
Is this really the time to get competitive?
Did you hear that, Paimon?
Here. Huh? Why did someone hang Jumpy Dumpty mines all over this tree? What? But they don't look alike. You can't even eat them. Hold on. Could this be not a lot of people come here, but a bomb, still a bomb. If someone gets hurt by accident, Clee's gonna get marched off to the Yeah, but let's take a picture with the camera before we take them down. First the fungus, and now this? Something weird if it turns out not to be event-related. It'll be good to have a record of what we found. You couldn't just compliment Paimon's smarts like a regular person. Whatever. Paimon will take it. Better than being called emergency food, at least. Anyway, it never hurts to be careful. We've seen through lots of tricks, but we've also gotten the short end of, Paimon likes it. Come on, let's get that picture taken. Then, get... Fireworks! Guess there was no danger after all. Were those meant to welcome us or something? Anyway, we should be good here. Let's keep going. What was it Paimon said back then? Ah, right! Oh, wow! That's a statue of the Seven! Among the seven gods, this god controls the wind. You remember too. It's weird though. It seems like there's something different about it. Let's take a closer look. Paimon's next line was...
As we all know,
Right! Poetry and language flow like the wind! Look! There really is something wrong with this statue of the Seven! Okay, Paimon's sure of it now. This can't be for an event. No one in their right mind would replace that huge statue of the Seven with a statue of Klee. Yeah, and well made, too. But that's not the point. You're not weirded out by this? Oh, you're right. This must be Alice's doing. She could put 100 Klee statues all around Mondstadt and Paimon still wouldn't be surprised. That explains the other weird stuff we saw up till now, too. She must have asked Jean to write that letter so we'd lower our guard. No, wait. Maybe that was Alice just pretending to be Jean. Yeah, Paimon's not upset. The surprises were nice, and this statue is pretty cool. Plus, we got to take a little trip down memory lane. What do we do now, though? There's nobody around. If this is some sort of elaborate prank, guess we're in it until the people behind it jump out and say, "Gah!" Huh? What does that mean? Oh, yeah. And, guess all there's left to do is... maybe it'll give you the power of pyro or something!
The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Klee can't reach those from here. And Master Jean says it's not polite to just take people's things. So, pass them to me when no one's looking, okay? Resonate. What does that mean? Oh, wait! I know! It's like how I'm the Spark Knight and you're the Honorary Knight. So, we resonate. Klee blesses you with happiness. Have the best day ever. Just...
surprises. Good guessing on your part. Let's keep going and see what else we find.
Go now.
Yes, now, or it'll be too late.
Whoa! It's the ball!
There's something huge in the sky!
Okay, we all remember what Paimon said back then. Anyway, since he's here, that must mean we're about to meet another old friend in these woods. The Goblin was tainted by the Abyss, and Tone-Deaf Bard was about to heal his wounds. But your control over Animo wasn't so great, so they noticed you and ran off. But you've had tons of practice since then, so mistakes like that, true. No need to go over a full-on...
Ah, our old friends have arrived.
And it is our great pleasure to greet them. Welcome to Mondstadt, you two. The place where it all began.
lovely to see you, dearies. So what's the verdict? Did our special welcome ceremony meet the mark?
It was very... you, that's for sure. Paimon can't believe the Knights of Favonius let you go that far. Where'd you move the real statue of the Seven anyway?
Oh, gracious me. You still haven't figured it out. If I had actually done something to that statue, I would have been locked up in the teensy room next door by now. Certainly not my idea of a pleasant afternoon.
So, what's going on here?
Ah, now you're asking the right questions, Paimon.
The answer lies over here.
Nicole, you're here too?
That's right. Our two lovely mages are here on vacation. In fact, everything you just experienced was But I'll leave the explanations to Miss Nicole. I trust you're well acquainted with her skill at explaining all manner of magic.
Yep. We experienced that firsthand.
This bubble is a new kind of magic Alice and I invented. Inside it is a small world created using a person's memories. When you were busy reading that invitation to Mondstadt, Alice took the opportunity to place you within it.
Oh, we didn't even notice.
Huh, I wouldn't be much of a dodo king if I couldn't pull off a simple trick like that.
All that to say, the things you saw weren't real. They only exist within this bubble. Ah, except for Venti and Dvalin, of course. I invited Venti, and he brought the...
It's not every day you get to relive the beginning of your journey. It feels like listening to a verse. You might not remember the name or melody, and still, you start humming along in no time. I'm assuming your trip down memory lane was similarly nostalgic.
So does Jean know about this or not? Paimon started...
Oh, no. Jean wrote that herself, I assure you. I wouldn't dare forge a letter under her name.
Huh. So you do draw the line somewhere.
Whew. Not with my daughter in her clutches. If you ever become a mother, you'll understand.
Oh, come on! It's not like she's being held hostage.
The point is, this magical bubble was created at the request of the Knights of... With the expedition in Nodcry coming to an end, the Knights will be home before long.
Varka thinks it's better to give people time to reunite with their families, so he told Jean to hold off on a huge... Of course, Jean has her own thoughts on the matter. You can get the details from her.
As things stand, we're keeping the reception small, but there will... This magic bubble is one of them. The returning Knights can use it to catch up on all the major events.
Simply put, it's a reenactment of your...
Indeed. The ultimate goal is for everyone to have a chance to take part.
So, what about the parts that took a few, creative...
Oh, those were there because the bubble world is still being transcribed and deep. Memories are easy to extract, and the resulting information density is fine. If memories are the only thing used to recreate a world, it's hard to ensure a lack of deviations. For example, these memories belong to Venti. But even for someone like him, whose memories are quite reliable, there is bound to be some variance. Not to mention, on their own, memories lack an interactive component, so I added some self-deductive capabilities to this magic, which exacerbated the instability issues, unfortunately.
Yeah.
For instance, say we're recording memories and Lisa happens to fly into a fury over some... A powerful thunderstorm might unfold in the bubble world out of nowhere. Luckily, there's a simple solution. We just have to send someone to scout things out first.
Exactly. Plus, once the recording is complete, the magic will loop, so there won't be further... and before it's all said and done, we'll be sure to cover up your identity, Venti.
Much appreciated. Otherwise, buying around at the Angel's share is gonna be much more of a hassle.
Like you're the one who does...
It's settled then. We'll allow you to be the first to relive these precious memories, and in return, you'll be...
Yeah, but it sounds like fun! Besides, we already snapped a few pics of some potential bugs. Like that weird...
Oh, no, Paimon. That one was entirely intent...
What? Serious?
As the creator of this world, I'm afforded a bit of creative license, I would think. Creating this bubble was no easy task. Is a little personal touch too much to ask for?
I doubt anyone will mind. As far as I'm concerned, you're free to do as you please. This is Mondstadt, after all.
Oh, well. Paimon can't argue with...
In that case, we'll be counting on you to continue testing our work tomorrow.
It's still early. Why not check out the other events at the testing ground?
Yeah, we'll go say hi.
I think nothing of it. Now that the...
Yes, good work. We'll go with this setup.
Hey, Jean! We're here!
Honorary Knight, Paimon, welcome back. Did you have a good time in Alice's magic bubble?
Yeah, it was so cool! Paimon's looking forward to getting back in there.
I'll be sure not to spoil it then. I imagine you might be interested in what went into the preparation, though. I loved the idea when Alice brought it up, but I knew it would take a great deal of reenactors, not to mention recruiting Dvalin. Luckily, Venti, or rather, Lord Barbados, agreed to help. After that, I opened up recruitment. Countless volunteers jumped at the chance to reenact your stories, Honorary Knight. It took me 2 days. A lot of people have gotten involved, and that includes quite a few familiar faces as well.
Are you one of them?
Yes, according to Alice, I'm one of the leading ladies.
Yeah, there are other activities here too, right? Sounds like there's a lot on your...
Well, such are the duties of the acting Grandmaster. For those of us who have been holding down the fort, so to speak, the return of the Grandmaster contacted me and said not to organize. I'm sure the team will be exhausted upon returning, and making a big fuss might just tire them out further.
I'm sensing a butt in there somewhere. Tone Deaf Bard said you had other ideas.
Yes, well, those of us here in Mondstadt have been awaiting their return for a long time. Resuming normal life after such a long expedition will be quite an adjustment. And not to mention, it's a chance for the people to show them no matter how... Yes, absolutely. And I don't know, perhaps I am overstepping. I just hope the Grand...
So, besides the whole bubble thing...
Here, I'll show you. First, this is an arena we've set up to showcase Favonius blade work. The cavalry company is in charge of this one. I'm sure there will be some exciting...
Ooh, that means we'll get to see Kaya on...
That's right. Compared to me, he's much better at keeping things interesting. Even
Here as modest as ever.
over here, we're running a wind glider speed shooting event. It's not hard to guess who's in charge of this one, I'm sure. Yes, her gliding skills are top-notch, and she's quite creative when it comes to event design. There's also a booth that will serve as a reception area where people can relax and chat with each other. Hertha is in charge of the drink stall, but we're still working on the menu.
Well, the more alcohol options, the better, I think. The expedition team likes the strong.
Fair point. Huh?
What's with that face?
Grandmaster, you're back? Has the entire team returned as well? Apologies, we're not quite done with the preparations, but I assure you, it's limited to what you see here. We're exercising the utmost...
Hey. Relax, Jean, relax. No need to get all formal with me. I split from the group to make it back first. Pretend I'm not even here. Besides, I knew you'd want to surprise us, no matter what I said.
Oh, I see.
If I didn't tell you to put on the brakes, I knew you'd go full throttle and start planning the next Ludi Harpastum or You put so much pressure on yourself, diving headfirst into the deep end without thinking about how much is on your plate. I just didn't want you to overwork.
Oh, wow. That's actually really...
Well, looking out for my fellow knights comes with a job. As for the event, food, drink, and fun in spades without too much pomp and circumstance.
That's far too kind, Grandmaster.
I mean it, you know? Just trust my judgment. Now that I'm finally back in my old stomping grounds, let me treat you to a meal. I'll even introduce you to the Good Hunter's secret menu.
Ooh, nice! Paimon...
What's wrong?
Actually, Grandmaster, there's a few things I'd love for you to look over. Since you seem to have some time to spare, perhaps we could go back to headquarters first.
Hang on. You know this is just a pit stop, right? There's not going to be time for me to take over the whole shebang.
Of course. Still, you are the Grandmaster.
Oh, you have no idea what this means. I'll be trapped in the office until tomorrow morning.
It's not that dramatic. If we make haste, we'll finish before dawn.
As much as Paimon wants to check out that secret menu, you should at least do some work now that you're back.
All right, all right. Oh. Guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Hello there, Honorary Knight.
It's so nice to meet you, Honorary Knight and Lady Paimon. Glenfidia.
Looks like you're in a good mood, Hertha. By the looks of things.
Indeed. Thanks to some help from the... Besides all the classics, we also mix cocktails to...
Cocktails? Do you remember that time we served as bartenders at the Angel Share? And recently...
The only thing is, our current drink selection is quite traditional. But I need to... Honorary Knight. If you're free...
You'll be amply compensated, of course. Plus double pay for overtime.
Paimon's not sure what as the best guide into that.
Working with you two is...
I'll do my best to
All right. Well...
Oh my. It looks like Hertha has gone back to her duties, and Glenfidia is away somewhere too. Has our dear cutie taken complete charge of the drink stand? Wonderful. Now I can order without worrying about ending up with one of the logistics company's specials. That's right. I'm just a carefree librarian now. If only there weren't so many people with overdue books, and I didn't have to go door... Let me think. I don't really have a favorite drink, and if it could help me nod off to sleep later, that would be even better.
Here's a snow-kissed dawn. Hope.
It's delicious, cutie. Pleasantly tart, sweet, but not cloying, smooth on the palate, with a refreshing aftertaste. If anything, though, I seem to be feeling a little more energetic than I'd like. Perhaps you've unwittingly unraveled Glenfidia's secret and concocted an even more effective pick-me-up? Don't worry, there's no rush. Your eyes are aglow with curiosity, as though you have... Let's chat for a while. Take your time. Since you're asking, it's been a bit of an unusual day. There's a chef, fresh out of training in Fontaine, who's recently taken up a position at the Goth Grand Hotel. She borrowed our most valuable book. Apparently, she plans to use dessert-making techniques to improve the taste of various savory dishes. Something about reducing their greasiness. Indeed, and judging by the results, she rather overdid it with the caramel sauce. What should have been fragrant meat slices ended up tasting nauseatingly sweet. Caramel sauce is such a fantastic ingredient, you know? It never fails to please when added to drinks. Sometimes, I even add a spoonful to my improving food, I suppose, isn't always about being as creative as... Oh, this? That was for another of today's little errands. A large contingent of the expedition team will be returning to Mondstadt soon. They've been away for such a long time, so there's a good chance many of their tastes have changed. Jean asked me to visit some of their families to try and get a better understanding of what new ingredients might satisfy our night. Well, they've all devoted their blood. Based on what I gathered, the most requested ingredient was cacahuatl from Natlan. It seems like our knights have developed a taste for cocoa. In their letters, many of them mention that they rely on cocoa to keep themselves energized. I've tried hot cocoa myself, and I must say, I find it just as effective as coffee when it... Lately? So careful with your wording, cutie. Is that because you think that I, too, might have changed since we last met? Or not bad at all? A flawless answer. Back in my student days, I might have been drawn to every new and exciting ingredient I read about. To paraphrase a certain Leewed legal expert, my life is fast approaching a state of... I'm sure you remember, a few years ago, when we were adventuring together, you found me that sweet-tasting alchemical ingredient. Well, my tastes haven't changed a bit. Surely you're not suggesting I'd take this opportunity to sneak off on my investigations into Mondstadt's lesser... On my way back, I ran into Emmetall out on patrol. She'd encountered some monsters she didn't know how to deal with, and in her desperation, asked for my help. I accompanied her on a detour to Wolvendom to teach some raving hounds a lesson. It's been a while since I've had such an invigorating workout. As expected, cutie, your brilliant mind has grown even sharper. Just a few gentle hints were all you need.
Finished! A new creation, custom made for you. This should help you fall asleep quickly and guarantee you peaceful dreams. It's called a slumbering rose.
From the colors to the choice of glass, everything's been carefully crafted. You based purely on appearance. It's exactly my style. Time to see how it tastes. Full marks. It's like savoring an exquisite dessert before taking a stroll along the shore of Cider Lake. I no longer feel drained of energy, but I'm actually starting to feel a little sleepy. As a bedtime drink, this is pure perfection. So good, in fact, that I feel like writing an article to extol the virtues of this slumbering rose. I can use it as an Speaking of lakeside strolls, why don't you join me next time there's a clear, warm... Any walk would be more relaxing with you. Then, when we get back, you could fix me up another... And I'll make just... When the time comes, I won't accept any...
Think you can get away?
A turning point in fate! Leap! Ha! Maria sweeping in! That's good.
Let me scry. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Here we go!
Up the ante!
Yahoo! Time for takeoff.
The story has only just begun! Devouring claw! A lament for the end!
Let's play! Think you can get away?
Trying to keep up! Maria sweeping in! Got a bit too cocky. Yeah.
music, sir!